নমস্কার দর্শক বন্ধুরা, রেস স্পোর্টসের পর্দায় আপনাদের সকলকে স্বাগত জানাই। এই মুহূর্তে আমি দাঁড়িয়ে রয়েছি রয়্যাল ক্যালকাটা গলফ ক্লাবে এবং আপনারা সকলেই জানেন যে প্রত্যেক বছর কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্সের পক্ষ থেকে এই ক্যালকাটার রয়্যাল গলফ ক্লাবে একটি বিশেষ অনুষ্ঠানের আয়োজন করা হয়, যে অনুষ্ঠানের নাম নাইট গলফ। এবং এই অনুষ্ঠান শুধু যে আয়োজন করা হয় কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্সের ক্রিকেটারদের গলফ খেলার জন্য সেটা কিন্তু নয়, এক বিশেষ মানবিক উদ্যোগ নিয়ে প্রতি বছরই এই অনুষ্ঠানের আয়োজন করে থাকে কেকেআর। এবছরও তার ব্যতিক্রম নয়। এই অনুষ্ঠানের নামকরণ করা হয়েছে সাহসিনী নারী। বেশ কিছু নারী যারা নিজের জীবন সংগ্রামের পাশাপাশি তাদের স্বপ্নের একটা অংশ হিসেবে তারা ক্রীড়াক্ষেত্রকে বেছে নিয়েছে বা কোনো একটা বিশেষ জগতে নিজেদেরকে প্রমাণ করতে তারা উদ্যোগী হয়েছে, ব্রতী হয়েছে, নিজেদের লক্ষ্য স্থির করেছে। তার পাশাপাশি তাদের জীবন সংগ্রামের একটা কঠিন লড়াই, একটা কঠিন গল্প রয়েছে। তেমনই কিছু নারীকে উদ্বুদ্ধ করছে কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্স এবং সেটাই এই সাহসিনী নারী পদক্ষেপ। এবং আজকে কিন্তু এই রয়্যাল ক্যালকাটা গলফ ক্লাবে উপস্থিত ছিলেন কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্সের অধিনায়ক অজিঙ্কা রাহানে, এছাড়াও ছিলেন মেন্টর ডোয়েন ব্রাভো এবং ছিলেন ভেঙ্কি মাইসোর উপস্থিত ছিলেন, বেশ কিছু কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্সের ক্রিকেটাররা উপস্থিত ছিলেন। সকলেই কিন্তু এই সাহসিনী নারীদেরকে যেমন উদ্বুদ্ধ করলেন তেমনই এই পদক্ষেপের বিষয়ে কথা বললেন। পাশাপাশি চলতি মরশুমে কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্স শুরুটা ভালো করলেও আইপিএলে কিন্তু তাদের এই মুহূর্তে বেশ কঠিন একটা পরিস্থিতি। শেষ 6 ম্যাচের মধ্যে তাদেরকে 5টা ম্যাচই জিততে হবে যদি তারা পরবর্তী রাউন্ডে যেতে চায়। ফলে সেক্ষেত্রে দেখতে গেলে কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্সের ক্রিকেটাররাও তারাও কিন্তু এই সাহসিনী নারীদের এই যে পদক্ষেপ, সেই পদক্ষেপ থেকে নিজেদেরকে উদ্বুদ্ধ করতে পারে, এখান থেকে মোটিভেশন খুঁজতে পারে, এমনটাই কিন্তু জানালেন কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্সের কর্ণধার ভেঙ্কি মাইসোর। কি বলছেন রাহানে, ভেঙ্কি মাইসোর, ডোয়েন ব্রাভোরা, চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক তাদের মুখ থেকেই।
Just want to thank everyone for being here and particularly our mentor and search champion who is here and our skipper who's always here to support us. But this is always a very special event for us because during the season we thought of this idea several years ago and we called it Night Golf, and it has become an annual event not just for people who participate, play golf at RCGC and enjoy the day, but more importantly what we use this platform for. And it's a big thing for us to be able to thank the community in Kolkata for supporting us in large numbers. As you know the Eden Gardens is iconic and every time we play there and we have crowds coming in and supporters and fans coming in full measure, and we have a full stadium. Our players love playing in front of the crowds, but our way of giving something back to the community, every year we look at a cause that we can support, and there are many people here, the players who are participating today who have contributed. There are sponsors who come and contribute, obviously Made Foundation who is also part of the family for us. We are in a position to use this platform and use this product, if you will, to be able to bring awareness to certain types of initiatives and causes, and we are super happy to be able to facilitate this. So a big thank you to all of you for coming. This is very special. This is different this year than other years. So every year, and so Kanchan and team and the KKR team do a great job in identifying the right type of causes to do that. So we are extremely happy about that. I think there is some audio visual also that you will see, and Kanchan will take you through some of the more details, but a big thank you and a big shout out to all of you for being here. Thank you. The financial side is we're very fortunate that we have a brand today, the Night Rider brand, which is not only one of the top brands in the country but also globally. So our intention is to use this platform to bring awareness to certain initiatives that require attention, and along with that comes a lot of support. Like we said, Brandon said, Sugam and other sponsors as well as people who participate. Somehow we are able to use this platform to raise the resources that are necessary to support it. I mean, these are small initiatives, but every little bit helps, as you know, and so it's not a financial angle to it, or there is a any other type of a thing. It's more about our endeavor to give back to the community in whichever shape or form we can. We look at opportunities that we have by virtue of who we are and who we've become, and also our biggest sort of driver and supporter behind us, Mr. Khan, is always through the foundation that we have created, which is Mir Foundation. The overarching goal of the foundation was very specifically keeping women in mind and saying women empowerment and things that we can do. There's so much that needs to be done, as you know, Gautam, in the country. I mean, there's a huge country and there are lots of things that needs to be done. But you take the view that every little bit, one initiative at a time, one person at a time, if we can make a difference to somebody's life, it gives us a lot of satisfaction and gives us the opportunity to give back. So to that extent, I think whatever we have done over the years, every year we have a different initiative that we take on because something or the other needs to be done, and there are people who vet these things, and then there are people who support us in pushing forward with these initiatives. So hopefully we make this bigger and better as we go on and make it more impactful as we go along. This is a very resilient team, the Knight Riders. This is our 18th season, and whenever we are referred to, if you look at our record, we are always in the top 3. And there are 2 instances that come to my mind that I always share with new people who come into the setup. Is in 2014, at halfway point, we had won only 2 and lost 5. But you know what happened in 2014? We set an IPL record and won 9 games in a row. And after that, we played Champions League and we won 5 in a row. So there's a record of 14 wins in a row. 2021, so that was not a flash in the pan. 2021, halfway, we were again 2 wins and 5 losses. We went to the final. So anything can happen in this format. There is still plenty of games left, and it's a matter of somebody showing that inspiration to get us across the line. So the way that inspiration comes from can be from anywhere. And actually you make a great point, because when sometimes we get caught up with IPL and we look at the table and wins and losses and things like that, but then when you step back a little bit and look at some of what we're doing today and honoring the young ladies who are here, and then you put things in perspective and say there's a life way beyond tables and wins and losses, and you can draw inspiration from anywhere. So we'll definitely show this video, because you have a legend sitting here who has, and you have someone here who, between the 2 of them, the kind of experience and the knowledge and just the mindset and the belief that everything has been talked about, there's a lot of it that comes our way. But certainly somewhere something can spark, and if it is one of these initiatives, and when people look at it and say, oh my God, this puts things in perspective, it might just clear somebody's mind. So it's a great idea. So we'll definitely try and draw inspiration from this as well. It's fantastic, what is happening to women's cricket. As you know, the WPL has really brought women's cricket to the limelight. And Ajinkya and I, we were talking about it, and so basically what has happened is with that tournament, it has really provided a platform and an opportunity. And we are big supporters of that. We have a women's team in the Caribbean, and we support that in a big way. And we tried to get a team in WPL as well, but there were only 5 teams and there were stronger bidders. Sooner or later we'll get there as well. And women's league, similar to men's IPL, is happening in almost all countries today. England it's happening, Australia is happening, here of course, and in the Caribbean, which started before anybody else. So we are huge supporters of that. Yesterday, Jhulan Goswami was with us watching the game, and I was sort of talking to her about the things that were happening in the game, and it's fantastic. and it's a great opportunity for all budding young ladies to look at that, and there is some amazing talent that's coming through. So we're very, very pleased about that. In fact, in the Caribbean last year, for the first time, we picked two women cricketers from India. Jemima Rodriguez and Shika Pandey played for us in the Caribbean. So I think they're also getting a lot of exposure in other parts of the world. So I think it's only going from strength to strength.
Firstly, I think it's good to have Abhishek back in the setup. He's been the important part of this team. He's been here since very long. So as players, for me, we all are really happy to see him back. He's really passionate. He knows each and every player. So his role in this team has been really important. So we all are really happy. Talking about Roman Powell, I'm not going to say openly here, but as management, we discuss a lot about every player. It's about the combination and where we are playing, which team we are playing against. So it's always about that. For us, each and every player is really important. And so whatever the combination we are thinking about, we'll see how we fit each and every player.
My advice to all women, young girls growing up, I think first of all, it's very important to have that self-belief. Don't worry about your financial background. Don't worry about where you come from, but focus your mind on what you want to achieve and what you want to accomplish in life. The stars are the limit, and it's important for you all to have that self-belief. Is the most important thing. And each and every one of you have your own inner champion, and it's important for you to find that purpose and go after it. Go after your goals. And don't let anyone discourage you or say you cannot make it. So it's all about the belief, and I want to encourage all young ladies, everyone as a matter of fact, to have that belief. Well, the game, obviously last night game, we didn't have any conversation as yet. We have to sleep and get up for this very important day today. So, but we will regroup. It's work in progress as a management staff, as players. The good thing about being here with the Knight Riders team, there's no outside pressure, so that also helps. But as a part of the management staff, we have to keep encouraging the players. One thing for sure, the players do practice very hard. They're giving their best at practice and preparation. The results is not going in our way, but that's part of the game. But we have to still keep believing and trusting the process and have the last 6 games give it our best shot.
অন্যদিকে আমরা দেখে নিই আজকে এই রয়্যাল ক্যালকাটা গলফ ক্লাবে উপস্থিত হয়ে কি করলেন কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্সের বেশ কিছু ক্রিকেটার সহ কর্ণধার বেঙ্কি মাইসোর, এবং সাহসিনী নারীদের সঙ্গেও কিন্তু তারা সময় কাটালেন, তারা ফটোশ্যুট করলেন। ফলে এই যে একটা মানবিক উদ্যোগ, এই যে একটা সুন্দর আবেদন, এটাও কিন্তু পৌঁছে যাচ্ছে দূর দূরান্তে ক্রিকেট প্রেমীদের কাছে। ওরা যে তোমাদেরকে এইভাবে মোটিভেট করছে, সাহসী রানী, এবং তোমরা যে নিজেদেরকে একটা জায়গায় নিয়ে যাওয়ার চেষ্টা করছো, তো এই মোটিভেশনটা তোমাদেরকে কতটা হেল্প করবে?
অনেকটাই। নিজেরা আমরা খেলতে পারি ফুটবল, ওরা যেমন ক্রিকেট খেলছে, আমরা যদি ফুটবল খেলতে পারি ভালো করে, আমরাও এই জায়গায় আমরাও উঠতে পারবো, যাতে করে সবাই জানতে পারবে যে হ্যাঁ শ্রীজা ইন্ডিয়ান যেগুলো পারে, সাহসী মেয়ে হচ্ছে।
মানে তোমাদের মাধ্যমে আরো অনেক ভারতীয় বা বাংলার মেয়েরা আরো উঠে আসবে, যে সাহসটা পাবে, সেটার জন্য কোনো বার্তা, মানে কোনো মেসেজ থাকবে তোমাদের তরফ থেকে? কিছু বলবে না, যেরকম মানে তোমরা নিজেদের হয়ে লড়ছো আর কি, সেই নিয়ে যদি কিছু বলো।
সবাই মেয়েদের বলে যে হ্যাঁ আমরা করবো, সাহসী মেয়ে হবো, যেগুলো একটা স্টেপ যদি আমরা ধরে রাখি যে হ্যাঁ প্লেয়ার হবো, আমি এটা হবো ওটা হবে, তাহলে আমরা নিশ্চয়ই পারবো, কেন পারবো না।
রয়্যাল ক্যালকাটা গল্ফ ক্লাব থেকে সৌরভ মুখার্জি, রে স্পোর্টস।